on, set. 60 outlaw. On the ready. Now. Hey, wahoo. Set, go. Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh! Hey, orbit! Look at me, zipper! Fire! Ready? 70, Indy, hit it! Okay, break. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, Charlie. Here we go, set. 18 Gator, go. Get it. Okay, ready? Yo, 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 go, go! Now! Got it? Topper, puck, go! Here we go, here we go! 15, shoot! Ready, ready! 8, read. Blue draw corkers. Smoke! Hey, 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 hey! Leaf river, leaf river!
Coach, thanks very much. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Switch! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Recon, 132 fight. Rush in.
Back to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Mike 54. I 7. Let's go. Watch the run. Go. Mike 54. Ready. Go.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll look to throw here. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And some room to run now. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
66. Bullet high. Check three. Ready.
Now Cook running right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Let's go.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Just like that. Just
First
like
and
that.
10 at the 20-yard
54 is
line.
Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Bravo. 3 bucks.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 50.
Now.
Switch up.
Go.
He'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Cowboys nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Set up. 50, plant.
54 Mike.
Hey, keep it up.
66, bullet high. Look at me. Go. Hey, box drop. Yep.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Take 61. Matchbox, right. Bang, bang. Box trot. 54. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
General, West.
Right there, 54.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
H3, 218. Chopper, chopper.
Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And all the way down to the 5. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 5.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Fred. 30 base, let's go.
Army, 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 army. Check 9, check 9.
Chopper, chopper.
Watch the whip. Mike, 50.
Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and running all offseason about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
These two teams all tied after one. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first down carry by Elliott. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch the pass. Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Right 54. Here we go, G.
Go.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Go.
2nd and 9 now. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. They'll look to throw here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nice. For second down, staying ahead of schedule.
47-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Big trip. Big trip.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Gator.
Watch quick. Watch the
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take it down here just Shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Ready up. Hey, nice 7.
First down, Dallas.
Hey, check right, check right. Watching you five. Hey, hey.
Now. General West.
Check 55, Mike. Here we go. Check.
Hey, Echo. Look at me. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find Gallup here complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Five.
They'll look to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Pick up the ball. He's crashing. He's checking. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. You got tight right there. Joker. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Gets it off to Freeman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check. Lucky.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Mark 55, Mark 55. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh. Hey, check 20.
Hey, Alpha.
55's mine, guys, 55. Record.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Watch the shit.
Recon, 132 fight.
Come.
Now a run with Kung. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
X3, 218, chopper.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken short, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Topper! Bravo! Hey!
Mike 54.
Snap!
2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
You draw Porter. Hey, Wahoo!
Check out. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. 36.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
No. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Block it. Hustle. Let's go. Hustle. Check 3. Rock. Check 49. Check. Go. Ready, go.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Come on, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. On first down, it's Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Go, 70, Indy, 6-6, bullet high.
Brings up second and
Go.
Reset.
Go.
Now back to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Ben Gideon, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Let him know.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 13. Check 13.
Hey, Charlie.
He's checking. Cracks. Mike's 54.
5.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 30, 10. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Now Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Jim yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
80 weapons. Smooth. Hey! Get it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Ready, ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Anthony Barr brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. In for the score. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Hey, box drop.
They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The 29-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Switch. Say 66. Bully high.
They run. Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Now the ball comes loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll drop the throw. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, but it'll be 2nd down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Delta. Ready to go.
And they'll They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Well, that little John helps, able to pick up the first get out of bounds as well.
And he has to put a little bit of risk-reward here at this time because they need these first downs. But you know the risk is if they catch him inbounds and tackle him, the clock continues to run and grinds things for him. So he's able to get it done, get out of bounds, and conserve a little bit of time as they try and get the ball downfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Under 10, under 10, 10. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check it.
61. Matchbox, right. Dog off. Seam 6. Go.
He's back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
They're running it.
This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Here we go. Fast. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. One hand. Watch twist. Kill, kill, kill.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Chopper.
54 Mike. Gotta do better.
Go.
BB, come on.
Chin up.
Mike 5-4.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Then he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he works free. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Switch.
Greystone travel.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids just go out and perform.
And keep in mind, he led them to a road victory here, even more impressive. So for the Cowboys, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.